Yo everybody, what's going on? It's your boy the Loaf King and welcome back to the Lunchbox. We're continuing in Tales of Arise. I did a little grinding on the side, but I think I'm in a good place now where I can just continue in the story, so let's start off with talking to this guy. This is the Vincent capital of Elde Mencia. A beautiful, verdant, peaceful city full of life. The most beautiful landmark in Atalena Palace, the manor of Lord Dahlon. His policies have ensured that we can live our lives free of oppression. You need anything else? Seems bustling here. It sure is. What sets the city apart? We're still technically slaves, but we get paid fairly for our work. What? That threw me the hell off. They're still slaves, so everybody's happy to work. The marketplace is booming, and worries about where food and lodgings come from are a thing of the past. It's all the result of Lord Dahlon's reforms. Now then, do you need anything else? Is there anything we can rest? You must be tired after a long road. Go upstairs behind me and you'll find an inn straight to your right. They've always got a barker girl out front, so it should be hard to miss. The beds are still great. They are great, so I highly recommend staying at least once. Crazy, they're all still slaves though. I don't know why, that really just threw me off still. Finally, we're here, the capital of Vincent, a paradise to all. Are you okay, mister? I'll call someone over right away. Your armor rocks, big guy. Let me wear it. Our armor is certainly something even a Dahlon like you could wear. You just need to grow into it first. I'll work hard to grow big and strong then, promise. Crazy. We're gathering intel right now, looks like, before we take any action. Oh, we got the fast travel point. Hey, guardsman, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Mencia, everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. Well, yeah, thanks to the Lord, life is nice to all of us. Yeah, see? And it's more than just us anyway, it's also the guardsmen. Nothing's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason this city's so peaceful is because you Renan soldiers are around. All the younger kids idolize you, so don't shatter their illusions, please. You got a silver tongue, mister. Fine, I'll make this drink my last. Interesting. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm missing one. What's this daggone owl? Up above. I'm sure if I had my headphones on, I'd probably be able to locate it based off of the who's I'm hearing. I'm apparently close. Sounds further away. Sounds closer. Nope, I left it. Is it in here? Hey, finding these owls is good. Allows me to make Dang, I forgot her name already. Rinwell allows me to make Rinwell stronger. Sounds further away. If only I could be Lord Dalham's ride. It's always Lord Dalham with her. Oh, he's peeking on her. Why'd she like him so much? What about me? I just noticed where it was. Yeah, they hide these owls pretty damn good.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I can't drink another drop. Hey ma'am, we're almost out of liquor. Goodness gracious, we're still getting customers. Go buy some more quick. You're a real slave driver sometimes, man. Because the joke is that they're already slaves, so I take it you folks are all travelers. It's so wonderful to have you all here. You really don't bat an eye at us all being together, do you? Even though we have Renan with us. Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be a common sight elsewhere on Dahana, but here in Vincent, it's a part of everyday life. Hey, if we want to visit the palace, do we keep going this way? Yes, that's exactly right. Although if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley, since you all appear to be with that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you can make complete strangers fight and kill one another for sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. The training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other, as well as vicious Zugus. But when our current Lord Daham, came to power, one of the very first things he did was put a stop to such an awful spectacle. So you're telling me a Renan Lord did that? The place was then refurnished and it reopened as a proper place to train, like it's known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by the Elde Mencia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use its facilities. Anyone, even Dahnans.
Sure.
Dahnans. Of course, the area is far too punishing for me, but look, if you're looking to hone your skills, I recommend you pay a visit. Okay. Training grounds sounds like it. I can utilize that to help with leveling up a little more easier for each video we do. Did all those people move here? Dad says that people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
It's this guy. He's back.
What's wrong?
Hey, are you okay? Wait, you're that foodie we ran into before, aren't you?
Yes!
Why, hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Citadel. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again. Well, give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked. You never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know. I think they're pretty good. I wish I shared your unfound courage, my boy. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'm here in Vincent on important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I've acquired a top secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Can I ask you to all procure what I need once more? Back up a little. What was that about you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Hell yeah, I do. Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than a beef stew. First-rate dish. That's all about its meat. So did you steal the recipe? Is that what you're saying? So what if I did? Who cares? Now, what do you say? Do you gather what I need or not? Alfred, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. He only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him a criminal. Precisely. I simply took what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Citadel and put it to use in the name of a fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you? You have what you need.
Right.
We already got what you're looking for.
Nice work.
In that case, I need to follow this recipe here and cook me a beef stew right now. Why are you making me cook again? Can't wait to see how this turns out, Alvin. You want some beef stew? Is the stew ready yet? Sorry, Law. It says here I had to let it simmer for 5 hours.
No way.
5 hours? That beef would have tasted perfectly fine if we just grilled it up real quick.
I don't believe this.
If that's how you're gonna act, boy, then you can forget about having any. For 5 hours, though?
Great.
All right, looks like it's done.
Very nice.
Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine, too. Now to see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa, this is absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. Truly, this is the golden age of cooking we live in.
Yes.
That doesn't really tell us anything about how it actually tastes. I'll say I feel like his reaction is even more dramatic than last time. Oh well. Why don't you try some next, Law? Sure, I'll have some. Holy crap. This meat is so tender, I feel like it's gonna melt right in my mouth. And the sauce is so rich and packed with the taste of meat and veggies. It gives the whole an unbelievable deep flavor. These veggies too, they're so meaty and tasty just the way they are. They make for a really nice complimentary side dish. Whoever came up with this meal really thought every dish through. I can see why the palace would serve it. You know, Gordano, you could take a page out of Law's book when it comes to actually explaining how something tastes. God, you don't understand anything. All the boy does is flap his jaws. Listen, you uncultured oaf. Flavor is something you express with your whole body, not your very soul. Were you watching that? Did you see how I moved? With every fiber of my being? Open your eyes wide and burn this right into this next sight into your brain. Ready? Absolutely.
That's great.
I get it. I was wrong. No need to get all worked up about it.
Yes.
Putting that aside, my palate and stomach are completely and utterly satisfied. I can now leave this room with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. The Gourmet Saga.
Man, that was amazing. No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
This? I can't. I really can't with Shion. When it comes to food. It's a Renan armor soldier, job to uphold the order of in the city. The guardsmen can't hold a candle to us. We're not like those other insurgents. We're under orders to keep this gate sealed. Not like there's much to see before you reach the next realm over anyway. Just a little pond. So that's those icons represent stuff that you can pick up.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah,
There might be someone who could use our help.
Taking another side mission then.
Okay.
I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? I'm talking about the huge Zoogle that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zoogles alike. They attack even Zoogles? Now that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. Normally I leave it alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in and causes trouble. Well, hey, didn't we already beat something like that earlier? Yeah, I remember us encountering a Zoogle that went after everything. But what? You already killed it? Leave it to the blazing sword and his party to make quick work of it, I guess. In that case, this bounty's here. Here's all yours. Go take it. Now I wish there was more Zoogles with big bounties attached to us to get rich off of. I'm sure if you ever did something bad, you'd get a huge bounty on your head real quick, kid. If that ever happens, I'll take responsibility and bring him down myself. You can send the money to whoever he ends up causing trouble. Stop acting like I'm gonna turn into a criminal. Well, anyway, because of you folks, the highway is that much safer to traverse. So thanks. Dope. Glad that we did that by accident ahead of time. Law the Bounty Hunter. I feel like I was saving up for something, so I'm not gonna use these points just yet. I'll look into the skill panel soon enough. For now though, go up ahead and you'll find the grounds for Altalena Palace, Manor of Dahl. You're free to go near it if you like, but please mind your manners. Oh, training grounds is over there. All right, I was wondering. Something wrong? Oh no, just wondering how I might approach the lady tending the trees over there. What? Don't approach me out of nowhere, mere Dahnnan. Gotta get these flowers to grow nice and pretty for Lord Dahl. I guess I could walk up to her right now. Wait, who are you? Be gone with your suspicious lout. That look. Are you truly from another realm? He wants us to keep allowing unrestricted entry? Has his lordship gone mad? Peach gel. We'll leave that there for now. That would give us information, so we'll take this right now. Curious about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays, we Dahnnan get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dalhim.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Dahnans and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
Okay. Up here is anyone blah blah. Alright, let's check this out real quick. Zephyr deceased, lost father and leader of the Crimson Crows. Oh man. Labeling him as deceased though. It's true, but still.
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
We guardsmen have been undergoing rigorous training ever since we entered the guard, dedicating ourselves to one goal, ultimate might. Not 1 inch will be given to any rotten Zugals that dare to cross me. Just cut them down and toss them aside. Cut them down and... Man, the people who picked to join the guard sure are something else, aren't they? He's been yelling that stuff for a while now, but I haven't seen him actually step up to the reception this entire time. You know, it takes a special kind of stupid to walk up to one of us armored soldiers, pull out your weapon and try and fight us with it. Come on, can you really blame me? Your weapons are so big and strong I couldn't help myself. What are you, 5? Are you like this with everything you see? Think about what you're doing before it gets you arrested. Okay, this time I'm going to give it everything I have. I've been training for this day. I know I can do it. I hope so. But what are we gonna do if you get hurt in there? My fists feel like a ball of fire. I bet I can take the advanced trials no problem. Now, don't get ahead of yourself. You're drunk again. Did you forget you flunked the entrance exams for the guard? The reason your hand feels like that is because you punched a wall, dummy. I suggest you stick to the novice fights. I know what's good for you. Welcome to the training grounds, the pride of Vincent. If you're looking for a place to take your training to the next level, you've come to the right place. We embrace anybody who walks through our doors. As long as you want to improve yourself, you'll always have a place to train here. I can already tell just from looking at you all that you don't want to simply improve either. You want to be the best at what you do, am I right? Then step right up and throw down the gauntlet. We'll be more than happy to put you through the paces. Your paces. 3 minutes. Right now, all right, we'll do 1. Since this doesn't have any like.
Right, here goes. You're mine. It's over. This one's gonna be tough. You picked the wrong fight. You're mine. You're mine.
How do I do it again? It's been a while, y'all. I'm really trying to do it. Hold on. I need to remember how to do the move. Alright, I remember now. What happened? It just went away.
Dragon Swarm! Lightning Thrust! Rising! Over?
That was bullshit. Let me do it again.
No choice. I'm not done. Take this. You're finished. It's on. Swarm! You're mine!
Come on.
Be still! Rising Falcon! You're mine! Take this! Be still! Great! Next! Try harder! Crush! You're mine! This one's all mine! You're mine! Rising Falcon! I'm not done! Crush! You're mine! Stop! Lightning thrust! Dazzle! Right! I'll take you all on! You're mine!
Oh my God, we still have 2 more. Okay. I'll do that on my own time. I can easily end up taking a whole bunch of time doing that. Alright, I think we should just go ahead and explore some of the other areas. Can't get the peach gel yet. Entry is forbidden to all but those his lordship expresses permission. Please remove yourself. If you do, speak with the Dahnans and Renan. Okay. Figures we gotta explore more of the city like Alvin said. Not a problem though. I say if we go left, we should end up there.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Dahnans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elde Mencia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Cross here is the Razum Quarry. You're free to visit, but try not to fall into the grinder. Getting ground up to bits is no way to go. Up ahead is the Gallon Woods. It's outside of our patrol area and it's dangerous there, so stay away. Mushrooms. One of those were the mushrooms that Law was supposed to have gathered. Grind time.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh. Hey, this isn't a good spot to be lying down. You might get hurt. Everything okay? Oh, sorry, I felt a little off. All of a sudden, I need a rest. Maybe the air is getting a little stale here. Might not hurt to go outside and breathe some fresh air for a while. This is such a different feel of what's going on here. They're doing a good job portraying that. Heck yeah. But you know what they say, hard work is its own reward. Just gotta find a motivation to work in the first place. Said heck yeah before I even said anything. Fleetfoot crystal and opus mines. Nice. Check out my guns. I've been building them up, working with my pickaxe. Impressive, huh? They sure are. I got a feeling you're going to be doing well in the training grounds. I wouldn't get too cocky. Your opponents aren't going to just sit still and let you chip at them like those rocks you used to. They're all goofing and laughing here. This
Everybody
is
seems
so weird.
here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Back before Dahlem came, you could never imagine taking a break like this. With them other Renans running the place, I know now that the government bureaucrats give us way more trouble than any soldiers ever did. You can say that again. Weird. Very, very weird. Is it like knocking back a stiff drink after a long, sweaty day of back-breaking work? Am I right? What is the deal?
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elde Mencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Dahnan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elde Mencia has Dahnans protecting him?
In this country, Dahnan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Dahnan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Dahnan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
Stuff is wild right now.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renan for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Dahnans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Well, all this is crazy what's going on here and weird. Why are they saying that Zephyr's not
sense any
deceased
more
now?
enemies.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat today.
I just don't get it. The Dahnans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
Unfathomable.
I guess that
How
towering
bright is
structure at
this
the
right
center is the
for
palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question
Pretty
of danger.
bright.
We're going inside
Said pretty
regardless.
Pretty bright. I'm telling you, ma'am, we don't deal in that. Don't you have any room to blend here? I need it for my newborn grandchild. I really wish I could help, but I can't. Could you ask one of the other stores? All right, more plot. Could have went back to the training ground, but it'd be what it'd be. Sorry. You again. After we've parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Dalsum is current. Why does this say current busy? Lord Dalham is current. I'm gonna say currently. All right. Sorry. The word. I'm sure this is based off of, like, you know, how the wordplay was back in the day. You know, there's different types of way of pronouncing things. But I'm gonna say currently. Lord Dalham is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
I thought he was Dahnan.
Your guest, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elde Mencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Mencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword, I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Loose cannon is the title she earns. Of course. Of course. Once again, I'm not applying any skills yet. I need to review them.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Wait. This man.
Why did you set the Dahnans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Dahnans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Dahnan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Dahnans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Dahnans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elde Mencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
What is going on? Flashback? That probably would have looked a little better to me if she would have closed her eyes slowly.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
What? It wasn't his fault though. What?
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons.
This man.
Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Mencia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Very interesting, though, nonetheless.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
For real, Renwell, like your thought process on how I understand what's been going on for years, but your thought process on how people handle things in this world is kind of wild, honestly.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Interesting. We should explore a little bit. Oh, he's here. Then we reserve. Blah, blah, blah. Do you not realize that our guests are still here? We'll have this conversation later. Hey, isn't my meal ready yet or what? Renan, man. I'm sorry, we're still fixing it. Great, I'm still waiting on the paperwork I asked for too. I'm terribly sorry. I'll go check on what's happening with that right away. Sealed. Let's see what's over here first. Guard room. Whatever you all think of him, personally, we guardsmen have sworn our oath and loyalty to serve and protect Lord Dahlum. Anyone who attempts to disturb the peace and stability that our Lord has worked so hard to realize shall be met with no mercy. These are going to be our other party members, by the way. If you didn't look at the demo or the opening, the opening shows that as well. The best offense is a good shield. Illustrated by the Guard to Shields, Shield of Historia. Whoever owns these books show like shields. This is definitely Kisara's. I actually kind of like that name a lot. Kisara. Can't go through there. This is the exit. Looks like it. Before we do that, let's go through here real quick. Yeah, I actually really kind of like that name. Kisara. What do you think you're doing? Even when you're a guardsman, nobody seriously expects you to sleep in your... Oh, good grief. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. She's sleeping. Looks like they all are. Hey, it's your turn to patrol now. Okay, time to get out there and make Lord Dahlum proud. Okay. Staff quarters. Didn't we just go in here? Apparently not. I heard the ancestors used to be able to read and write, but we all forgot how to do it. Yep, but look at you now, dispensing medicine like a pro. It's nothing I can't learn from reading books, and once I figure out how to write, I started recording what I learned for future reference. I'm so thankful to Lord Dahlum for giving me so many wonderful chances to learn to improve myself. We have so much to be grateful for. If it wasn't for Lord Dahlum, we wouldn't be able to live together like this despite being unrelated. Yeah, you're right. I'm so glad I have you, sis. You feel so warm and soft. Somebody's getting sleepy. I think it's bedtime. Wait, that was a little weird. Just a little weird. You sure are working hard for a young boy your age. That's because my dad collapsed working in the quarry. He's recovering in the medical facility, so I have to take over for him until he gets better. That's real big of you. I should send the young guys who sleep on the job to talk to you. Maybe they'll take their work more seriously. Found a hastily scrawled note. Commerce with Magdasar grows more inscrutable. By the day, we send vast quantities of resources, but only receive a pittance of dodgy goods in return. His lordship's aware of this.
So what is Mahag-Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
Interesting. Oh, pure etiquette. Alright. Alright, I guess we'll go to the inn now. And listen to the dialogue and probably end this part here.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Renwell.
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
The fruits of Dahnnan labor. Look at it right here.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Dahnans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elde Mencia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Dahnans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alpin. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Do we just go in the inn? I guess so. Stay at the inn. Here it is. What's this? Is that a tired looking customer I see? You'll find the perfect inn right behind me. While you're out here waffling, you could be resting in one of the best Most soothing beds you'll find in town. What are you selling? Apparently all the ingredients that they have, it's stuff that I already own, so I'll leave that be. Blacksmith. I'm the local blacksmith in these parts. Got materials, blah blah blah. Flare claw. Can't make it yet because I don't have titanium van braces. And it said Lily, I need a clay fragment. I think we made this already, didn't we? Nope, we didn't. We need astral mass and titanium van braces or either of them. And this one we didn't make yet, but we can now. We just needed a Inferno Fang, which we have. Good wind. Just gonna craft it. Not equip it. I really like how.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
The braces look on Law.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us.
Black cat.
Please, make yourselves comfortable.
They didn't show that cat for no reason.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, Law? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is.
That was weird.
Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Dahnans,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I don't know what that emblem represents.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
We'll follow the cat, and then we'll stop.
There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
The heck. Sorry about that, y'all.
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hoodle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renan, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
All right. It's trying to have me go this way. Into the forest.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
I don't know what that symbol represented.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's got to be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
Resistance? Maybe a resistance that was made here?
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day. I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
An innocent path. Innocent bush.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen? Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
If there's a fight up ahead, then we're gonna stop. It's a fight up ahead, so this is where we'll stop. So next time, we'll see where this black cat is taking us, and yeah, we got a lot to uncover about this town. But until then, this is the Loaf King of the Lunchbox, and if you didn't know, you should always stay lunching. Catch y'all later. Peace.